If your budget is around $400,000 and you're house hunting in Northeast Ohio, this video is going to be eye-opening because $400,000 can feel tight in one city and incredibly comfortable, just 30 to 45 minutes away. Hey, I'm Rose Matchett, a Northeast Ohio realtor, and I help buyers understand what different price points really look like before they move. And real quick, if you're house hunting in 2026 in Cleveland, Akron, or the surrounding suburbs, hit subscribe and reach out using the info below. I can send you real active listings so you're not guessing based on photos or outdated numbers. Here's the most important thing to understand before we start comparing. $400,000 does not mean the same thing everywhere. Depending on location, that budget might get you a charming older home close to the city, a newer suburban build, more land and space farther out, or a trade-off between size, updates, and location. That's why I always walk buyers through what matters most to them: space, walkability, schools, commute, or long-term flexibility before we even start touring. Now, let's go ahead and break this down a bit. In Lakewood, $400,000 typically buys 3 to 4 bedroom century home, a smaller yard or courtyard style lot, tons of character and original details, high walkability to restaurants, coffee shops, and bars. What you're really paying for in Lakewood is the location and the lifestyle. This is a great fit if you value the energy, the activity, being close to everything, a true urban-suburban hybrid feel. The trade-off is usually smaller square footage or older systems or maintenance considerations. In Rocky River, $400,000 often looks different. You may find a 3-bedroom colonial or ranch, some updates, but maybe not a full renovation, a quieter street with a strong neighborhood feel. Here, buyers are trading size and updates for things like school reputation, suburban calmness, proximity to Cleveland and the metro parks. Rocky River tends to attract buyers who want a long-term home and are comfortable prioritizing location over square footage. Westlake, on the other hand, $400,000 in Lakewood often stretches a bit further. You're more likely to see things like larger homes, more functional layouts, bigger yards, easy access to shopping, highways, and services. Westlake appeals to buyers who want things like suburban convenience, strong resale demand, a balance between space and access. It's often a stepping stone for buyers moving farther west or south. In Avon and Avon Lake, $400,000 can feel like a noticeable upgrade. You may find newer construction, open floor plans, community amenities, larger lots. These areas are especially popular with families, buyers relocating from higher cost states, people who want move-in ready homes, and the trade-off can be commute distance. But for many buyers, the value makes it worth it. Now, let's talk about where buyers are often the most surprised. In Akron and nearby suburbs like Cuyahoga Falls and Stowe, $400,000 often buys significantly larger homes, bigger yards, newer updates or renovations, access to parks, trails, and green space. Cuyahoga Falls often appeals to buyers who want walkability, community events, proximity to the river and the metro parks. Stowe attracts buyers looking for a strong suburban layout, family-oriented neighborhoods, balance between space and community. For many relocating buyers, this is where the wow factor happens, especially if they're coming from markets where $400,000 barely buys a condo. This is where the emotional side kicks in. For a lot of buyers, $400,000 in Northeast means breathing room, comfort, space to grow, a lifestyle that felt out of reach elsewhere. And yes, this is usually the point where friends and family from higher cost states start asking for house tours. If you want to see what 350, 400, 500, or 550 or something totally different buys you in Cleveland, Akron, or surrounding suburbs, reach out. I'll send you real listings, talk through trade-offs honestly, and help you decide where your money works best for your lifestyle. All my contact information is in the description. Call, text, or email me anytime, and hit subscribe for more videos breaking down what different budgets really buy across Northeast Ohio.